I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
With you.
Yo, this is Prince Ish. You're listening to the CLE Show.
Welcome to another episode of the CLE Show. I am nice and chipper this morning after a long St. Patrick's Day in downtown Cleveland. What a day. I am joined here, as always, I am your host, Mike Sandy. I am joined here today by a rapper named AES. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Mike. How are you?
I am fantastic. A little hungover. Okay.
Recovering.
Wicked hungover.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, what are you going to do? It's St. Patrick's Day.
It's your one freebie.
Yeah. That's the one. If you can claim any freebie throughout the year, Thanksgiving with the family and Christmas with the family and New Year's with the family.
Every day with the family.
Or St. Patrick's Day with your buds.
Count them all as freebies.
Right. So, we've been playing one of your songs on the show for the past month.
Yeah. It's called What's Your Future?
And what was the inspiration behind this song?
So, the inspiration behind this song was that I thought about just people on the streets. I thought about, just people having a hard time, having a rough life, and it hit me that, people can change, and yeah, you can't really help it, but if you really dig deep inside, you can really find that, you can change, you can become a better person. And though you're telling yourself you can't, the inner you is saying, yeah, come out, be a better person, do yourself better than what you're doing right now.
So essentially, as a rapper, and we'll get into the length of your short career shortly, but as a rapper, you're more concerned with pushing a positive image then.
Oh, absolutely. The thing I see with new upcoming rappers today is that they talk about, drugs, they talk about, just stuff, women, and just stuff like, oh man, that has like a good beat and everything, but it's not meaningful. To me, meaningful music is the most important music because it affects, youth, it affects people, it affects people today. A person that really doesn't listen to rap, that doesn't really like the genre, can sit down and give it a listen while be like, I'm not big into rap, but honestly, that has a lot of meaning towards it.
At least he's not talking about Xanax.
Xans.
God. I can't believe that actually became a trend in rap, and that people are actually following that trend.
And to someone to even, name himself a drug is just, to me, ridiculous. Like, you want to be known as
the drug kid?
The drug kid, yeah. And you're a kid, too. That's the most sad part to me, is that they're a kid.
Right. Because you have these rappers that are getting huge now. These, I guess, quote, mumble rappers.
Rappers.
So, and they're not really saying much of anything. They're doing triplets of, words about nothing.
Absolutely.
And, how How do you see this industry changing to where the meaningful stuff will actually mean something again?
Well, I feel like, the more people get older, the more they start to realize. I've been listening to this guy talk about drugs, women, and alcohol. When, they get older, they're going to realize, oh man, like, you can't really do that. You got to grow up at some point.
Well, not only that, it fucks your life up.
Severely, yeah.
In the short term. Not only in the long term, but, I mean, you can only live fast for so long.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And so the more people start to realize that, I think the more people will start to listen to music that'll inspire, persuade, and just give motivation more than Now, don't get me wrong, mumble rap has come a long way, and there are some pretty good songs, like mumble rapping songs and everything.
Man, I think the whole mumble rap movement is garbage.
But wait, there is more than just that, and that's why I feel like it'll start changing. The industry will start changing,
right? And that's what people are attributing rap to now, though, is that mumble shit.
Absolutely.
And people don't even give real rap a chance anymore because it's been ruined.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple artists on this show that I play. Prince Ish, who I have an interview with later on the show today, and another duo called Smokescreen. I mean, you guys, the three acts that I have that are dedicated to hip hop on this show and rap, it's not a degrading message at all. It's not all uplifting stuff, but it's stuff that you can understand and stuff that you can actually relate to, and it's not about drugs and women and whoring and all this other shit.
Right.
It's about at least something.
Absolutely. And growing up, I kind of fell into the genre of listening to stuff that I can relate to, whether that be like pop punk or just any other type of genre. But the stuff that relates to me is what I like the most. And the point I'm trying to get across to all my viewers and all my fans and everything is that it's okay to feel like, just don't feel like you're the only one, because there are other people out there like you. And if one person can view it and share it to the next person, it just start a domino effect of listening to more relatable music.
Right.
And even though it could be down, it could be you fall down and be like, wow, that was a sad song, but it could also be uplifting.
You keep mentioning viewers. I know that you dabble in Snapchat.
Yes.
And you're an Instagram aficionado.
Sure. We'll go with that.
But you do a lot of visual stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
How important is that now?
Oh, it's absolutely 100% important. If you do not have social media and you are trying to become a whether that be a band, whether that be some kind of music in the music industry, you are not, personally, this is my own opinion, I don't think you'll be getting anywhere anytime soon unless your music is 100% people want to hear it.
Well, people want to see it too.
Exactly.
They want to see a face.
Right, but how the world works today is you need that kind of advertising. You need to advertise yourself on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You need to get yourself out there, start following people, and so I feel like that being a huge role in your success is it's huge. You need that kind of stuff. You need that kind of self-advertising.
Out of all the social media platforms that there are to choose from these days, what do you think you really need to focus on to be as successful as possible?
Twitter 100%. There's so many people on there. It's one of the biggest social media platforms we have right now. If you get yourself out on Twitter, start following the right people, start messaging the right people, slide through their DMs like kids say nowadays. And so you start getting into that, Twitter trade and everything. Then,
well, that's the cool thing about Twitter is that it links you directly with celebrities
absolutely.
that you wouldn't normally have access to.
Absolutely.
I mean, just the fact that there is a medium out there that allows that is incredible in itself. That alone shows that privacy is dead. If you want to be successful being a rapper or a musician or a radio host or anything in this world, your privacy is basically gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the best thing about Twitter is not only can you post tweets saying, hey, new music coming out, stay tuned or anything. But no, you can actually post videos, and within those videos you can post just a short clip of your of a new single coming out or a new song that you've been working on. You want people's thoughts. You can do so much with Twitter, and along with social media, Snapchat and Facebook. You can also create pages, and you can send Snapchats, post them to your story to get people hype. That 10-second clip of, wow, like I can't wait to hear the rest of this song. Snapchat doesn't have it doesn't cover more like Twitter does. You need Twitter, you can follow people, you can check it constantly. Snapchat is kind of difficult to use for, new beginners, to be honest with you. The new Snapchat update and everything, it doesn't just flow right with when you're trying to follow new people, because then you have to actually search for them. But when you're, scrolling through Twitter and you see a retweet, like music retweet, like, wow, that guy's pretty good, I'm going to start following him more because I like his music. So you can go ahead and directly connect to him and start listening to more of his stuff, start following him on his social media and everything. I'd like to announce that What's Your Future is coming out with a music video soon.
You're listening to the CLE Show.
They tell me figure out your future and who you're supposed to be, and I listen to these rappers wondering why they all succeed. Well, you start at the bottom with some dirt and a seed, and you plant it in the ground, wait for the blossom. You see, I just want peace before I break down and seek what life wants to offer me and why mine has a leak. I can't think straight, my stomach's uneasy, thinking about some shit that wouldn't please me. I'm always doing wrong, so it's hard to make it right. Soon I'll grow old and never teach my son to ride a bike, never take him to the beach to fly a kite. And if I have a girl, the tea would be adequate, never be a negative but always elegant. I can't say I'm heaven sent cause I can't see the future, but my sins they hold a rumor to the man who will take me sooner. Should I stoop down to the level of my accuser? I mean that's all I am, right? A loser.
No one knows what goes on up inside my head. There's a new kind of poison, and it's starting to spread. But I didn't think the antidote was in my hands. I can change my plans. I can change my plans.
You act like you can't stand it, you act like it ain't true. You act like friends you have are really friends with you. You just want an end that you can't seem to find. Send your soul searching day and night, hoping you'll be fine. You thought the love was true, you thought you had a chance, but when God reached out to you, you looked and told him I'm a man. It's not me complaining, nah, it's just who I am. I try so hard for nothing and they don't give a damn. So now I'm searching for an answer no one seems to have. I reach out to you, but you don't lend a hand. Now the path I'm on is fatal, hold the Bible with no label. Taking shots, legs unstable, in a box I'm non-behavioral. Feel I'm trapped, I need a savior, look for God but he's unable. Pray to heaven, it's all a fable. Feeling lost, that's all I'm made for, that's all I'm made for. No one can truly see what life has to give, and when it's too late you realize it's a fantasy.
No one knows what goes on up inside my head. There's a new kind of poison, and it's starting to spread. But I didn't think the antidote was in my hands. I can change my plans. I can change my plans. I tried to find my reflection on the glass, but all I ever saw were the things I like. All the smudges on the mirror made me go insane. All I ever thought I was a mistake.
So the best way to visually attract people online as far as advertising your music, okay, it's obviously video.
Absolutely.
Okay. Length of video matters. And you have these different social media outlets that provide different lengths of time for you. I understand that people that only use Twitter don't want to waste time with social media. That's why they're on Twitter.
Right.
People on Facebook have to really commit more effort into it
To boost their page.
to boost the page because it
views,
allows you to have longer videos. Now, ideally, and I upload these shows that are 2.5 hours long to YouTube, which is an even harder medium to push.
Absolutely.
Okay? Ideally, I believe that a 1-minute video is the best way to grab somebody's attention to get them to watch the whole fucking video.
I agree. A short clip, it's short and sweet. It'll bring the viewer in, but that 1 minute of that clip, whether it may be your song, a video that you want to be putting out there, it has to be an attention grabber. It has to. You can't have a boring part in it because no one's going to be interested and wait like, oh, he's putting a 1 minute clip. Now I have to wait for the actual video. No, you want to put not the best part. Save the best for the video, but you want to put an attention grabber.
You want a trailer, essentially. You want a 1 minute trailer for your episode or your video or whatever you're doing.
Absolutely.
But you could be just putting out 1 minute videos.
Yes.
As a side thing to what you're already doing.
Mm-hmm.
You could be the 1 minute video guy and still do the rap thing on the side.
Absolutely. And
it would kind of work hand in hand.
Yeah, and the best thing about putting out like 1 minute videos as for a rapper is that 1 minute video I can just throw on a random beat and start freestyling along to the beat, post that 1 minute video out there and be like, wow, this guy has some talent. Whether they may listen to only 30 seconds, 20 seconds, or the full minute, they're still like, they still listen to it. They still got, who I am as a rapper, what I'm freestyling about.
It really gives people a chance to get to know what they need to know
quickly.
Yeah,
in such a short time. Yeah,
because their attention span, especially on Facebook, when you're just constantly scrolling all day, and that's most of us.
Scrolling.
We don't want to waste a lot of time watching a 5 minute video on Facebook.
Yeah.
I believe that the best way to do it would be a trailer on Facebook and then put your 5 minute video on YouTube. Because at least with YouTube, you can push it to multiple different audiences across all different genres of videos based on tags.
Yeah.
You can do that with Facebook, kind of, but it doesn't work the same as it does with YouTube.
Also, yeah, going along with the YouTube thing also works for Twitter. You don't have to be friends with the person to view it. If someone retweets it, then their whole entire friends list on Twitter will be able to view that video, even though they're not friends with them. But that's what I like more about YouTube and Twitter is you post that 1 minute video on Facebook, Twitter, anything, any social media, even Snapchat at this point. You post that on Snapchat, you'll be able to hear that 1 minute that you really like push for, and then bam, like people are intrigued. I want to see the rest of the video, or I want to hear the rest of the song. So you go out there for sure.
So you were kind of explaining to me off air how you started getting into rap and what kind of led you to decide to ultimately do it like seriously.
Yeah, well, so I first started rap. I couldn't find
seriously hello in your music. No, Siri.
No problem.
Damn you. The iPhone is always listening to you. This is proof right here.
Yeah. Anyways, continuing back on real quick. So, I started rap in 2014 when I was actually 14 years old. I was a freshman in high school, and I used to listen to all these, underground rappers that I'm now inspired by. And starting out, I started writing a little bit at a time whenever I got motivated to do it, whether that made me just at like 4 in the morning or 2 in the morning, or even like during school hours, I'll just take out my notebook and start writing. Then it got to the point where I was like, man, I really want to put a song out there, but I can't. That's actually fast forward a couple of years. I have about, honestly, like 150 different writing, I wouldn't say songs, but incomplete songs in my folder right now, because this is just from 4 years of just writing constantly, and got to the point of 2017 where I decided, hey, I want to put my first song out there. So I met up with one of my buddies, and he gave me this guy's number, and I didn't record it yet, and I was just sitting there going, man, I really should. And so I'm now in college, and I started failing college a little bit, and my dad found out. He got really aggravated. He got seriously so pissed. He sat me down. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm trying." He's like, "What are you going to school for?" So we sat down and had a serious conversation. What are you going to school for? I told him marketing. he looked at me and he said, "What are you doing? Why do you want to go to marketing?" I was like, "Because I'm a good speaker. I want to get into the more advertising thing. Like, my voice sells. Like, when people hear my voice, they're intrigued automatically. They want to go like, what's up? Like, not trying to sound ego, but
yeah, not trying to sound ego at all.
No, I'm honestly like, when you hear my voice, you want to, So my dad knows I rap. They're my biggest supporters, my mom and my dad. What's up, guys? Love you. Anyway, no, but he sat me down. He said, "You're gonna go to marketing, but you love rapping." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "What do you do more?" I was like, "Well, I rap more." He's like, "So you rap more than you study, obviously, since you're failing and everything." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true." He's like, "So why don't you become a music major?" I'm like, I didn't think about that really. I was just like, wow, it's kind of what I want to do. And so I took about a week or two, and I just sat down and I thought about it. And during that week or two, I actually went out to the studio, and I started recording the song "What's Your Future," and this is the song it hit. And
which studio did you record at?
I recorded at Spider Studios with Frankie Wahoo, actually. Big shout out to him. Appreciate it so much. In that song, more going back to the beginning of when we were talking about the inspiration and everything, more of it was about that, but it also relates to me because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but in that song, the inner me was saying, "Hey, man, you need to, you're a great lyricist. You need to get up there and you need to show people what you can do." And the outside me was like, "Yeah, but they don't want to hear it." So in "What's Your Future," I am telling myself, "Hey, get up, go do this, go do that, and get a hold of yourself." So during that week or two, I recorded "What's Your Future" and I put it out there, and it didn't necessarily blow up since that was like my first song, but it reached 700 views. And I came back to my dad that week and I told him, "Hey, I know what I want to do, and I want to get my shit together, and I want to really start recording more music. I want to start getting out there more." And so now I am going to school for audio engineering to hopefully one day work in the studio.
Well, that sounds like a very promising future.
Appreciate it, and I have found my future.
All right, where can people find your stuff?
Everyone can find my stuff on Twitter at the official Ace, AES, Facebook at the official Ace as well, AES, and Snapchat, Saliba_fresh. Not that you're gonna be able to know how to spell that. I'm drawing a blank here. YouTube at the official Ace as well. So hopefully you guys will give it a listen. Tell me your thoughts. I'm really good at responding. I want to hear feedback from you guys. Just some stuff I could work on, obviously, as an upcoming rapper. Definitely will be putting out more stuff. Yeah, so you can obviously find me out on all that stuff, and I'll be putting out more stuff that relates. But also, obviously, every rapper has that like dark side of him that wants to rap about like fun stuff too. So not that I don't rap about women and I don't rap about drugs. And well, like this one song because I try to relate stuff to me. And wait, hold on. Back in my high school days, I used to be like party happy. I was always partying, drinking, fighting, stuff like that. So although I do despise people that like always write about drugs, always write about I don't like that kind of stuff. But for me to write stuff that relates to me, I actually have a song called "Hungry and Hungover" coming out soon. And so,
well, cool, man. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out and talking with me.
Oh, for sure, man. I enjoyed it too.
Well, you can find Ace on Facebook. Stop by our Facebook page at facebook.com/the CLE Show. We are going to start off this week with "Sorry Mom." You're listening to the CLE Show.
Where is
This empty room will be dead for me. Oh, where is my key? Where is my key? Where is my key? This empty room will be dead for me. Oh, where is my key? Where is my key? Where is my key? Into the void, embrace the night to keep from falling. I stare into the light to blind myself from all your wrong hands. I hear you calling. Your essence still remains. Carry this by choice. I could have tethered you to something. This guilt divides my soul, and in between I'm left with nothing. I hear you calling. Your essence still remains. Wrong,
I hope you read the words I wrote and can never let them go. I hope you sewed them inside the sleeves of your coat and can never let me go. Now I won't be run by fear. Don't leave me hanging here. Grab my arm and tell me I'm not imagining. Make everything become clear. Instead a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. We opened the box that we stole from Pandora's own hands. It's time to accept the consequences. I hope you missed the back door and can't find your way out. And I was a thief in the night who painted X's on all the doors and stole every penny you had left from the ceiling to the floors. Instead a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. We opened the box that we stole from Pandora's own hands. It's time to accept the consequences. My vision goes wide. I don't think we'll make it out alive. I need to wash off all your fingerprints tonight. They've got us now. I'm bailing out. I'll take my leave like a thief in the night. And in a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. And in a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. We opened the box that we stole from Pandora's own hands. It's time to accept the consequences. And in a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. We opened the box that we stole from Pandora's own hands.
Every time I have the blues, I just stop and think of you. Such a little dandelion, sweeter than the fruit of the vine. Oh my God, oh good God, I'm waiting for my love in a range of neon light. You're an angel by my side. I'm amazed with what you do. Best believe I got you. I got you. Like a feather in the breeze, you're so happy naturally. Never big and big inside, willy-nilly all the time. Oh my God, oh good God,
Hey baby, what's wrong with you? Seems you got something on your mind. Some trouble and you can't let go of. And just dwelling's gonna ruin your time. I just got to ask one thing. It might do good to change your mind. Put your focus on the positive, baby. I think I got a better question this time. What's right with you? Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good for you. I know that you come a little while. Let's light it up. Let the positive fill your lungs. And baby, just live your love. And together we can rise above and get funky. I ain't for none of that complaining, and I don't wanna hear no worrying, 'cause I came to have a good time, relax my mind and unwind. And baby, I said I ain't for none of that complaining, and I don't wanna hear no worrying, yeah, 'cause I came to have a good time. You better get yours, 'cause I know I'm gonna get mine. Baby, tell me what's right with you. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good for you. I know that you're calling while let's light it up. Let the positive fill your lungs. And baby, just live your love. And together we can rise above and get funky. Hey baby, what's wrong with you? Seems you got something on your mind. Some trouble and you can't let go of. And just dwelling's gonna ruin your time. I just got to ask one thing. It might do good to change your mind. Put your focus on the positive, baby. I think I got a better question this time. What's right with you? Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good for you. I know that you're calling, mama. Let's light it up. Let the positive fill your lungs. And baby, just live your love. And together we can rise above and get funky.
This week I was asked to join my friends on Keep It Local Live. It's a show out of Willoughby, Ohio. You can check out their Facebook page, just search for Keep It Local Live. I got a chance to sit in on an interview with a band from Erie, Pennsylvania. The deal with them is they're not really from, well, they are from Erie, Pennsylvania, but they consider Cleveland their home. I would like to debut their brand new song, Middle Finger Salute, right here on the CLE Show. This is Disgraced.
Times. It's the ones that you miss. The Scottish image comes into my mind, and it's sealed with a kiss. This revolution combats total control of my possible days. The real weakness bubbles up to expose your real thoughts in so many ways. And I'm singing it. I can't stop the train, you know the game that we're playing. And then you put 'em up. I can't stop the train, you know the game that we're playing. And then we put 'em up. I can't stop the train, you know the game that we're playing. And then we put 'em up. I can't stop the train, you know the game that we're playing. And then we put 'em up right. So self-determined to expose your own world, that you lost your way. And you supposed to set you up to expose so much more than you'll ever say. You lie so much that you think that it's real, until you start to miss. Now this exposure says too much to control. It's your fault, I bet that it fits. And I'm saying it, I can't stop the train. You know the game that we're playing. And then we put 'em up. I can't stop the train. You know the game that we're playing. And then we put 'em up. I can't stop the train. You know the game that we're playing. And then we put 'em up. I can't stop the train. You know the game.
This weekend, I'm going to be hanging out with Wanyama at Jungle Boogie over on the east side at the Beachland Ballroom. It's on Saturday, goes from 9 to 3, and it's going to be a crazy night. We're going to talk about new music and festival season coming up, see what they're going to be up to all summer long. If you're going out to Jungle Boogie, hit me up. We'll hang out, grab a drink, and enjoy the music. In preparation for Jungle Boogie, we're going to listen to some Wanyama right now. Here's something else on the CLE Show.
I so collected, reflected from the adolescence. You from the best, commence a single direction. Far from the sun, reach for the synthesis. Listen to what you want, but you can never admit. There's never a place you call home. Even when you were born, time moved too slow. Now you're always told, you gotta do something. Now the moment's come, you can't do nothing.
She was looking for a partner to dance. We got down like some carpenter ants, and it was never really part of the plan. But now we growing like a garden of plants. Shielded every single piece of her heart in her hand. I said, damn, how it started, my man. He said it started in the hallway in the palm of her hand. He said I talk about it all day and it's all in my head. And now it's all I can say. She broke my heart on the way. Hey,
Hey, yeah, now, what's that you saying? Hey, yeah, and I'll dance you a plan. You try to go ahead, but you find dead end around every corner, my friend, like, hey, yeah, alright. Now who's a knocking at the door? Mr. Policeman want a little more from the night before, but I've been bruised and broken. Misspoke, I got choked, and I had no way of knowing. Everybody on their own path with their own anger. Too bad you couldn't learn a lesson from some strangers. But you got it all in your head that you got the master plan. Everybody wrong if they question how you play your hand. But I got some advice if you would just listen. Ironic, cause all I want you to do is listen. You killing my vibe when all I wanted to do was get a little high. Hit the pipe every once in a while. You might not be so uptight. And keep it cool and play this game like you know that you should. Never play the fool there. Hey, yeah, now, what's that you were saying? Hey, yeah, all dance you were playing. You try to go ahead, but you find dead end around every corner, my friend, like, hey, yeah, alright.
I wish you were here. Well, girl, I was there. And bitch, you was weird. I said, I wish you could hear me with the listener's ear. Listen deeper than the tip of the spear. Deep like the grip of the tick on the deer. I also wish that I could just disappear. Gone with the wind as it blisters the tip of your tongue. Twisted with the rhythm and I'm focused on getting shit done. Notice I've been sleeping, living life in the past. And all that I've been given is this knife in the back. I'd like to get back to before, with a pipe full of hash. Microphone passion, fist with the mic right through the glass. So wipe the water from the side of your cheek. Ain't no use to try to hide it from me. I can see you laying silent asleep, but I just wanna be inside of your dreams.
Hey, yeah, now, what's that you saying? Hey, yeah, I'll dance you a plan. You try to go ahead, but you find dead end around every corner, my friend, like, hey, yeah, alright. Now get yourself together. No matter the weather, gotta make it a little better now.
They've got us now. I'm bailing out. I'll take my leave like a thief in the night. And in a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. And in a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. We opened the box that always stole from Pandora's own hands. It's time to accept the consequences. And in a moment of clarity, you'll see us the way we were meant to be. We opened the box that we stole from Pandora's own hands.
You and I, we gotta know how far you're willing to go. Don't be afraid. The times will change. State your name. Be the same. You stand by when the hammer falls. Time slows down. So answer the call. People like you, yeah, you're coming too. Took you in before I knew. So don't play with fire, 'cause you'll only get burned. I'm climbing higher while you're down in the dirt. You stand by when the hammer falls. Time slows down. So answer the call. Yeah.
A broken nose and a broken promise. Your smirk says I'm your new accomplice. So let's go and take a breath if we're being honest. I want a life that's a work in progress still. 'Cause I will be waiting here for you. I don't care if we don't last forever. Feel the fire as we burn together. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. See my money and you steal my breath away. You don't care if you're the sole survivor. I'm the passenger and you're the driver. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. Steal my money and you steal my breath away. You wear your scars like a suit of armor, a bloody lip like a badge of honor. Hell hurts to watch it swell. A pretty smile like a barroom brawler. Say you saw my face on a $50 bill, but I will still be waiting here. here for you. I don't care if we don't last forever. Feel the fire as we burn together. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. Steal my money and you steal my breath away. You don't care if you're the sole survivor. I'm the passenger and you're the driver. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. Steal my money and you steal my breath away. In the wreckage of the rest of me, but now I know I didn't make this mess, you see, but still I want a life that's a work in progress. I want a life that's a work in progress. Standing in the wreckage of the rest of me, but now I know I didn't make this mess, you see, but still I want a life that's a work in progress. I want a life that's a work in progress. I want a life that's a work in progress. 'Cause I won't be waiting here for you. I don't care if we don't last forever. Feel the fire as we burn together. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. Steal my money and you steal my breath away. You don't care if you're the sole survivor. I'm the passenger and you're the driver. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. Steal my money and you steal my breath away. I don't care if we don't last forever. Feel the fire as we burn together. You believe the living life keeps death at bay. Steal my money and you steal my breath away. You don't care if you're the soul skipping school, and I felt cool, cause I was older. We broke all the rules and I let you cry onto my shoulder. Nothing to lose, so we got high out in the driveway. Outside my parents' house, I can still hear them now. The world is sleeping, it's the witching hour. The world is sleeping right now, and our hearts are beating loud. It comes in waves, but we confuse the nights for days, and we can't wait to start planning our escape. Bring us back from the dead. We're all lost in our heads. Bring us back from the dead. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We were kids ready to run, our hearts in ruins. Talked all about love, life, and death like we were fluent. Everything to prove, so we got high out in the driveway. Outside your parents' house, I can still hear them now. The world is sleeping, it's the witching hour. The world is sleeping right now, and our hearts are beating loud. It comes in waves, but we confuse the nights for days, and we can't wait to start planning our escape. Bring us back from the dead. We're all lost in our heads. Bring us back from the dead. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. Run from the sun. No one sleeps till we find. No one sleeps till we find. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes. We are silhouettes, we are silhouettes.
The CLE Show.
Got some concerts coming up. Conniption Fit is going to be at Music Links and Men Are on the Lake March 31st. It's their album release show. Check out their page for tickets. Psychosis is also going to be at Music Links exactly 1 week later. You're looking at Psycho Spring Bash. That's April 7th. Switching up styles a little bit, Keys and Corridors are going to be in Lakewood at the Foundry April 3rd, and they're on tour with Forever and Never. Check out Maddie Finn from the Whiskey Hollow on American Idol. Follow her journey weekly on ABC. Catch the Whiskey Hollow at Miami and Erie Lounge in Defiance March 31st. Coup de Grace is going to be at the Winchester in Lakewood April 6th. It's Wonka's Winchester Fest. That show is going to definitely be a good one to get out there to. I do have some new submissions this week. You've already heard one with Metal Mafia toward the beginning of the show. Here's another new submission. It's the Chestertons with Coast Road. You're listening to the CLE Show.
Everyone I've ever met is used up all their chances, I guess. And you're left with the scars of regret. But that isn't our fate yet. We can take the coast road, follow the horizon, drive until we disappear. You can lay your head back, listen to the old songs, nothing to keep us here. I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake, don't fall asleep, I'm wide awake. Every love I've ever felt is wanted just to crash in your bed. The fool keeps his eyes shut tight, but we can still dream tonight. We can take the coast road, follow the horizon, drive until we disappear. You can lay your head back, listen to the old songs, nothing to keep us here. I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake, don't fall asleep, I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake, don't fall asleep, I'm wide awake. We can take the coast road, drive until we disappear. We can take the coast road, drive until we disappear. There's nothing left to keep us here. 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 Red moon rising over Pennsylvania skies. You have quenched a drought in me now. You turned my water into wine. Oh, would say that we could be on the verge of something terrifying. So take
wristwatch wishing you well. The wristwatch wishing you well. Trying to give up his health, though you don't believe in it. The wristwatch wishing I felt better now. The wristwatch wishing my pillow smelled better now.
Cover-ups worse than the crime. Busted up, I'm doing time.
But your pretty smile's been here a while and I can't get enough. Whoa, dear, I need time to think. 'Cause this dizzy spell I'm under, well, it's not the drinks. Oh, oh, oh. Your jukebox soul's got me dancing right out of control. Your jukebox soul's got me dancing right out of control. Oh, 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 pretty please, stay next to me. I watch your body so damn close that we make peace. the blinds down and sit next to me. Eye to eye, face to face, hearts on sleeves. We can dim the lights to set the stage. Stop keeping up these masquerades. Distract me, set me free tonight.
can fly. Always got an alibi, always high, and I'm always shooting for that motherfucking sky. Always drunk, black jeans, rain clothing, rolling around, Goodyear Heights, Cutlass Supreme.
I used to be a guy who was experiencing the world, and now I feel like the world and the universe experiencing a guy.
Prince Ish and his manager stopped by this week. Here's a little bit from that interview, right after we listened to his song Sound of Love. You're listening to the CLE Show.
That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love. All these failed relationships, now I done had enough. I just got stuck in my ways, now I'm hard to trust. Heart is getting cold, cause there's no one that I can hold on to. I just wanna find you, I just wanna do all the things that you like to. Daughter's creeping over, tell me things that I don't want to. Random girls tell me that they love me, I might like to. Just to feel the moment, cause I'll never own it. That's why you be lonely, trying to push it on somebody else. Focus on yourself, but you hate yourself, then it ricochet. All the baggage you ain't claimed, then you start to feel the same. All this shit been on my brain, wanna step away. It's connected like a train. I know this song is vague, I'm just praying I could change. Cause I don't know if I'm worth it. I don't know if I'm worth it, yeah. Lean in, I want you to hear my heart, my heart. You know there's nothing to fear. My heart, my heart. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love.
I was always scared to be vulnerable. And what I really noticed is that's really being weak, not showing that you can be vulnerable. Because when you think about it, that's what love is. That's what the sound of love is. It's a tragic beauty.
Lean in, I want you to hear my heart, my heart. You know there's nothing to fear. My heart, my heart. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love, that's the sound of love. That's the sound of love.
I can't even imagine having all those channels. Like in the studios, they'd be having,
Oh man. Tons of channels.
Everything.
Channels on channels on channels. Dude, there's nothing better than having more channels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. Cable, you want more channels.
Yeah.
Spotify, you want more channels.
Yeah.
your porn subscription. You
You
want
want more
channels.
Can't be limited.
You can't be limited.
Can't be limited.
Same in the studio. Inputs, you need more channels.
Yeah.
Inputs are like porn.
That's.
You're still putting something into something else.
I've never heard that comparison. I love it. That is funny.
All right, we're back with Prince Ish.
Yo. Channels on channels on channels.
On channels. So, how'd you meet Johnny Boback? You, everybody met him a couple of weeks ago at that Indiana show.
Mm-hmm. It was through a mutual friend, Marcel St. Wolf. He's a musician as well. And I remember, actually, the first time I ever met Johnny, I believe, like face-to-face in person, it was a show that Marcel invited me to do because I think there was someone that dropped out of the show. And he called me, and I was laying down, about to go to sleep. And he was like, yo, you can slide up right now. We can get you on. I'm like, man, it's like 11 at night right now. And I gotta get dressed and everything.
Yeah, that's Johnny Boback.
And then I got up and slid through, and I performed, and I could tell there was like a mutual respect right there.
Yeah.
You know, and then ever since then, we just kind of kept in contact. And then over the years, we've been wanting to do something, but I think finally now it's kind of getting to that place where we want to really do something together.
Right. Well, you guys are both getting into a place where you have your, momentum and freedom to do it,
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got a great thing going with Throwback right now.
Yeah, I've always seen him, like, throw shows.
I know.
Like, crazy.
Well, he was working with Lance Waste for a long time.
Gotcha.
From Darling Waste and...
I don't think I know them.
the hell, Heart Riot.
Okay. Yeah.
Heart Riot. Yeah, so he was Lance's assistant for like 2.5 years, something like that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a great dude. I'm glad he kind of brought us together because, we would have never, ever been on the same show.
Yeah, no. Definitely with the music.
Right.
Definitely with the music.
I mean, Johnny is probably the only one that does like these actual multi-genre shows that people like going to.
Yeah.
He's a really good entertainer.
Yeah, and it was too funny when we walked in, we saw Johnny like, yo, he was getting turned up,
Oh yeah.
I just love that he brings that to the energy to the crowd.
Oh yeah.
And the vibe, because that sets the tone for everybody else. Because I know he was saying that it's dope to see these type of shows because we really never get to meet, like you just said, we would probably never got to meet in that type of setting. It might have been something somewhere else, but probably not in the music world.
Right.
So that's dope. I love that he's really trying to combine that. And I feel like that's what I really want to bring to the table as a musician. I really want to show that I'm diverse and I can fit in. I have songs for certain moods and stuff like that,
Right.
And I feel like that's really important nowadays. You got to be able to appeal, and as long as you stay true to yourself, I feel like that's the overall mission. Be able to just make music, have fun,
right,
and stay true to yourself.
So you have a really good live show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. How important is your live show, the way that you do it, to reflect your music the way that you would hear it without seeing it?
It's funny you say that. I remember there was someone that told me, it was years ago, they said, when I first heard you, I was like, eh. And then when I came to your show, you made me believe into your music. I was like, wow, that's like to me, that's the most beautiful thing that I could ever imagine, because you want someone to really feel the music. So for me, over the years, I kept trying to perfect it. Like at shows, I'm like studying constantly how people, because I can see when people are uptight and see how the crowd react. So I'm definitely dissecting everything when I go to shows or
do you watch
venues.
Yourself?
Yeah, I used to a lot.
You should. I don't watch myself because I'm not very good on stage.
No, you're good though. You're good though. Like I love your voice. Seriously.
I'm more comfortable with a guitar and a band behind me.
Got you.
So I'm not used to doing the whole sitting up there with a microphone by myself type thing.
Yeah.
That's foreign to me over the past year. I've kind of been getting into it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, dude, you own it.
That's
like you hit that stage and it was yours.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, everybody was into it. Those dudes at the bar were just jamming.
I can't remember I can't remember his name.
Oh, their band.
Oh
fuck.
Somebody's
gonna hate me.
Yeah.
because they gave me their CD.
Oh man, but they were dope. They were so
dude.
like from the beginning. Cause
it was like thrash grunge.
Yeah,
like, it was cool. It was
so
some
dope.
good stuff. Johnny comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I heard this band and I thought you might really like them." I'm like, "Yeah, they're all right." You know?
Yeah. But one thing I just wanted to touch on before we move to a different topic, though,
dude.
is what you said before, like getting used to that stage, is so funny because I never really understood how to attack a stage, really. So before I used to start,
dude.
It's crazy because like once you start, like for me, I started when I first started performing. I remember that it was just I was so like I was nervous, so I would attack the stage like aggressively.
Oh yeah,
and that showed. Like so, I just really tried to calm down, and now I'm able to look at the crowd, really dissect everything, and feed off the crowd instead of trying to serve something to them.
Right.
It's more of like I want it to be a together thing.
Right.
You know, where I want them to feel involved into it, and I really hope that shows because that's like really
absolutely,
what I'm
and that's something that a lot of acts have a very hard time doing is getting their crowd to be a part of the set. You know, because that's a performance. You know, getting your crowd to drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, essentially. You know, especially when you're in there with a bunch of metalheads.
That's true.
And you're doing a rap set.
Yeah.
You know, so props, bro.
That's like,
I mean, you seriously attacked that stage that night and you killed it.
That I appreciate that because because it was funny. I remember we saw it was at Brightwinter. I was looking at the tag up there. That's dope. Is that like a
that's my media pass from Brightwinter.
That's dope. I was looking at it. I'm like, oh man.
I got to sit on the back of the stage.
Really?
I was side stage when Smokescreen was performing. I was on the back of the stage when Whiskey Hollow was performing. I took some pictures from the back of the stage for Punch Drunk Tagalongs.
Whiskey Hollow was dope. I've seen them twice.
Yeah.
3 times, actually. They are dope.
We play them on the show, a couple of their songs, and we're kind of following along with Maddie because she's on American Idol this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So, I mean, yeah, dude.
Ohio.
Yeah,
Let's
no
go.
shit. Like, powerful female presence in Cleveland. You know, that's awesome. She's a great singer, dude.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw her was at Mayhall's. And I was just sitting in the back, and I'm always just observing,
right?
Just trying to like see what I can learn. I'm just like, wow. Because my friend, she came up. Her name is Mallory.
Yeah.
She came up to me. She was like, "This is my favorite band. Pay attention." I'm like, okay, noted.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh man, they are
so
out
good.
here. Out here, heavy.
The first time I heard them, I played a show at the Empire in Akron with them, and this is probably like 2 years ago, and I'm like, all right, you know, just another local band that you're playing with, you know, on the show bill. No, dude.
Yeah.
Like, my wife was with me that night. She doesn't come to a lot of the shows with me because, you know, my wife hears this chick open her mouth, and I've never seen that head snap back so goddamn fast. Man.
It catches you.
Dude, I watched her fall in love with that chick's voice. I'm like, what the fuck is this? No, Maddie's great, man.
Yeah,
Maddie's great. If you watch some of the interviews with her on YouTube, and like,
oh man, I want to meet her one day. Like,
oh, she's cool.
It was just
man.
a lot of people. I think I got it like a second to talk to her, but it was just a lot going on.
Dude, I caught her out back because I totally should not have been going the places I was at Brightwinter. You know, my media pass wasn't letting me on stage, but I just like, fuck it, whatever. So I like walk past the security guard. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey man, I got that media band." He's like, "Oh, you're good. You can go up on the stage if you want."
Oh wow, yeah.
So I climb up the stairs, and there's Maddie at the top of the stairs. She turns around. She's like, "Mike?" I'm like, "Hey, come here and do a CLE Show liner real quick."
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
The thing is, I gotta like talk to her publicist to be able to talk to her about American Idol.
Got you.
So that's, you know, I was going to interview the band, and I want to kind of bring them all in together, you know. So there's that.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, dude, Maddie Finn, check her out.
Yeah.
Whiskey Hollow.
Whiskey Hollow, they are dope.
Oh, yeah, for
Super
sure.
dope.
So, you were talking about House of Blues earlier.
Yes. This is going to be probably the biggest show that I've done so far.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like an art festival. It's like my first festival.
Okay.
So I've always wanted to get into one. I'm trying to get into more. But yeah, this is the first one. House of Blues, March 22nd. There's 3 other musicians. There's going to be like a fashion show.
Hell yeah.
Like it's just a lot going on. There's going to be vendors selling sculptures and things like that, and it's going to be dope. I'm so pumped and so ready. Is this Thursday that's coming up? Well, after this is so it'll be after this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so
this Thursday.
Ready. This Thursday, yeah.
Check it out. What's the date on that?
March 22nd.
March 22nd. House of Blues, Prince Ish.
House of Blues.
Wow, it's got to feel.
I think I go on at 8:00 actually.
It's got to feel pretty fucking good to say House of Blues, Prince Ish.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think right when it happened, it was funny. Like I was talking to my manager. Like, do you remember what I called you? I think I was in Kansas at the time.
Yeah, and it started off with bruh.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah,
bruh. I'm like, you good, bruh? About 10 more minutes of that, and then he's like, yeah, man, House of Blues. I'm like, he lying. It's not true. Like, yeah, we can go there for a show. I can get some tickets, but no, I'm performing at the House of Blues. It's definitely an awesome moment. Definitely. The excitement started then. That was what, 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, it was.
It feels like forever, but that was.
And since then, we did a bunch. We did we headlined the Grog Shop. We did Beachland Ballroom. Actually, we're going to be back at the Grog Shop in April 18th. April 18th and May because we're doing a co-headline show. So it's going to be pretty busy, and I love that going into the summer.
Hell yeah!
So ready.
Well, for Super Secret Show,
you need to have like an echo in it. Super Secret Show.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. See, I'm just getting better and better ideas.
This is dope. I'm really.
See, this isn't an interview anymore. I'm just gonna steal your ideas.
Bouncing idea.
Like, oh yeah, let's call it Super Secret Show. Yeah, that's a great idea, guys.
Let's go with that.
But yeah, I would like to have you perform on that. I think that would be fucking dope as shit, dude.
I just wish Tone was here with DJ.
Oh yeah,
T1. Because the set, like without T1, it's so fun with.
Yeah,
T1.
tell me about your DJ a little bit.
DJ T1. He's like a clone of my manager. Like no lie. It's not like they say it's a joke like it's an inside joke, I guess, but he looks exactly like my manager, but just a light skinned version of him. And they do this. They wear the same shoes. They wear the same hoodies.
We got good.
They got the same beard. It's just I can talk mess about him to my DJ. So it's kind of it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's
churlish.
Churlish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that means. Churlish?
Look it up.
I don't want to.
You don't have to.
Well, tell me.
Nope.
Because you don't know.
I do know.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Because you don't know.
We're being churlish right now.
What is churlish?
Look it up.
I won't. Okay. All right. Okay. See, I wish Tone was here.
I wish Tone was here.
I wish Tone was here.
No, I wish Tone was here.
No, we're not about to argue about who wants Tony. Oh man.
Best minute of the show right there.
I gotta be like the intro or something. What is churlish? I'll look it up.
Look it up.
Now I'm gonna look up churlish. I honestly don't know what that means. Churlish. Sound like some type of like food.
You're thinking of Church's Chicken and
what? Why would I think of Church's Chicken as churlish?
I don't really know.
I mean, I could totally make the connection.
Really?
Thank you. That's the only food I could think of. Like,
I don't know. I thought of like Polish food or something. I don't know. Churlish? I don't know. Maybe it's just a sh in there. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably just a sh.
Aren't you used to that, Ish?
Yeah. Man, you don't know how many times people say, Ish. That's some Ish. And I'm like, huh? So many times. I wish my name was not Ishmael. It's so weird. So weird.
Well, I think you turned it into a good rap name.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I do like it. Well, on that, from Prince Ish, we're going to listen to Closer.
Closer. Love this song.
Hell yeah. You're listening to the CLE Show. Kinda. Get the fuck out of here.
I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you. Just do what you do. Just do what you do. Cause you find the way you are. Cause you find the way you are. Cause you find the way you are. Cause you find the way you are.
You ain't gotta talk like this. You ain't gotta dress like this. You ain't gotta fuck like this. I ain't tryna bring it to pass, but you know I got that ass on lock. I ain't going nowhere, you know I'm in check. The way these dudes looking at your girl, I ain't stressed. Still crack jokes on the way that I dress. Every time you smile, girl, my soul feel blessed. Fuck boys never really talk about it. I know I'm sensitive, but don't talk about it. I sit back and promise you things. You just want me to answer when it rains. As a man, I just wanna make you feel safe. As a man, I've been trying to find my own place. Cause I'm human, things keep getting in the way. But there ain't no excuse, the way I've been.
I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you.
Just do what you do. Feelings now change on a day-to-day. Insecurities talk on a day-to-day. Where you been, who you with, you ain't say shit. When she thought this, you ain't never hiked this. She getting jealous and you know you really like this. She met a friend and she claim as a friend, but you see him getting close and she say she don't know, but she buying new clothes and you never did though. Gone. Ain't got time to be lied on, spied on, your whole vibe wrong. I heard the girl that you danced on was an asshole. You asked what I'm mad for, what you laugh for. Now we fucking in the bathrobes. Now I'm mental, start thinking about the negative. Love her, but I hate her, tell me what it is. If she left me, I wouldn't know how to live. I guess I'll settle the way it is.
I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you. Just do what you do.
Your bullshit turning my bullshit. I don't love you, but I kinda like you. Sex kinda good, so I wifed you. Regrets when you're looking at my face. Got kids, so I never ran away. New taste, so I got my own place on a dating scene again, bagging dimes again, lost my common sense. And yeah, moved on up like it's good times, but we still call each other like it's old times. I can't place my finger where we went wrong, but when we see each other, it's the same song. Where you been, who you with, you ain't say shit. Then I see a crooked smile break upon your lips. Then I kiss your hand, and I grab your hips. There is no excuse, the way I've been.
I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, I wanna get closer, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you, but I don't wanna change you. Just do what you do.
And then like he's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah." "You good?" "Yeah." Well, hype, and then he slams the shit out of the trunk. And then like all of a sudden I'm like, "Wait, why did my body go that way? I'm in the back seat. Why is my body going all the way over here?" And I look, I'm like, "Shit, my finger's in the trunk." And I'm like, "Wait, the fuck, my finger's in the trunk?" And then I couldn't formalize, like I couldn't say, "Hey, bruh, my finger's in the trunk." So I'm like, ah. And he's looking at me and he's like, "What's going on?" And then he finally looks down. He's like, "Oh shit." "Oh damn, my bad, bruh." Opens up the trunk. My finger starts throbbing. It's like pins and needles, but times 100.
Worst I've ever felt in my life.
And
like, top 5.
And I'm just like, "Hey, no, that's cool, bro. We good. I just need to get some ice." Finger swelling up. It's all smashed.
About to go to New York.
Yeah. Long story short, ended up getting some ice from Circle K. And I don't even know why I was gonna pay her $20 for ice. Like I literally was like, she's like, just take the ice.
Cause she saw his hand, she's like, "Oh."
Yeah. I'm like, that didn't help how I'm feeling right now for you to be like, "Oh," like I know it's bad, you know it's bad. Let's not focus on it. I'm trying to stay calm.
And then she was like, "Okay, here's more."
That was so bad. And then we get back in the car and he's sitting there and he's like, "Damn." He's like, "Guess it's a wrap now." And I'm like, No, fuck this. I rented this car. We going to New York still. Drove all the way with my finger in the cup.
This man's face was so serious the entire
I
focus.
Yeah, if you know me, I'm only serious like during business stuff. But other than that, it's not me. But
that was so scary.
I was trying to lock eyes with him and like, bruh, help me. Like I was trying to speak to you with my eyes. I was like, this is probably not gonna work. But
so he's pretty much like, your wife or girlfriend, where it's like, dude, you have to read my mind right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or I'm gonna kill you.
Oh yeah. Now I understand how their minds work.
Right.
Like if you don't understand me,
you need to read my fucking eyes.
Exactly. Like I felt them popping out of my head too. I was like, hey, listen. Shit.
I was like, huh? What? Because there was a couple that got out of a car that pulled up next to us, and they were looking like, oh my god, they're crazy. Yeah. Like they were walking by, you could tell like they were freaking out, and I was freaking out. I was like, help me! I don't. What? This man's about to kill me for nothing. I don't know what I did. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, that was a long drive because my finger just chilling in the ice cup. I'm just like, nah, it's cool, bro. We good.
Yeah, I kept saying, yeah, my bad.
I'm like, hey, don't worry about it, man. It ain't even that bad. And I'm looking at it like I might need to go to the hospital. It ain't even that bad, bro.
At least I don't have to play bass tonight.
I wasn't playing anything for a long time. It's still bad. Like the nail just finally came off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now I have like a double nail right now.
It looks
it was black. It was bad.
Man.
I thought it was broken.
Yeah, I thought it was. It was like,
I'm gonna stop going to New York with you because the
it was a hatchback. Who puts the trunk as the whole back of the car? That is weird. That's the whole back of the car.
I mean,
and
true.
It's flat.
True.
It's flat.
But still,
that's not on me. That's on the hatchback.
But the first time was on you.
What was the first time?
When we went to Niagara Falls.
That was not my fault either.
It was technically your fault.
Not my fault.
So this dude he was done. He was done. We went to Niagara Falls at night. He was done.
No, a friend was mixing my drinks in the back seat. I thought it was one can in there. She put 3 at a time, and I was on my 5th one. And I was gone, and I didn't know I was gone, and I had a whole pack of Oreos, and I didn't eat. So it was just sugar, piled on sugar, with alcohol, and we was in Niagara Falls.
It was bad.
It was very bad.
See, and I knew I shouldn't have stopped.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have stopped. But they were like little kids. They just, hey, we want to stop at Walmart. We want to stop at Walmart. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. And then they just kept on going. I'm like, damn it. All right.
Well, hey,
we're stopping at Walmart.
Steel yard.
Yeah, true that. True that. It was right outside of Buffalo. I'm like, we'll stop at Walmart. Don't ask me for shit. We're going to go in real quick, grab some beer, and that's it.
I feel like you had a car full of little kids that just wanted to jump over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
Seriously. Because for miles, they saw the Walmart sign. They were like, oh, let's get some beer. And I'm like, no, you can't have no beer. Now I see why, like, parents, like, I see why it's like they just sometimes like, shut the fuck up. I see it because that was just that moment.
Sometimes that's the only thing left to say.
It is. Like when a kid's just hounding you for some candy, that's how they were. Like, hey, we need some beer.
But it's your fault, technically. You pulled over.
If I hadn't pulled over, I would have killed us all. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm gone.
Hey, no, I was kind of straight. That was the other friend. She was
on your side of the car, and I would have killed y'all side of the car.
That's messed up.
I was headed off the bridge. I was thinking about it.
That's messed up.
Man. Oof. It's not my fault. But anyway, he's trying to distract me from what he did. So he's done. He's completely done.
Oh.
We stop in this bathroom. He throws up in the bathroom, and we meet this old black dude. And we're with this girl, and she's just a friend. And he's like, "Hey, that's y'all girl."
He said, "Y'all."
First of all, y'all, like, I don't know too many people that share their girls. Like, they just go out in public and like, "Yeah, this our girl." Yeah,
right. We're a unit.
I mean, there are some people that do that. If your girl's bad, let me know. No, but anyone? 216? No. But so he's like, "That's y'all girl," and he's like. He's so done. He's like, no, that's his girl. So I make up this whole story about her, how we met and everything. He's like, damn. So I'd hit that though. I'd hit that for sure. So I make her breakfast. Tell her to come back in the morning. She was free. Yeah, he was a chef. And this is like 1 a.m.
What a well-rounded gentleman,
right?
Yeah. But now how he approached, it was bad. No, this is your fault too. This is your fault. No, think about it. I went to puke in the bathroom. You followed me. You let her go with this strange
No,
chef.
I didn't let her go. No. We saw her go into the bathroom before we went in. Yes.
No, they went into a dark alley.
No. I saw her go into the bathroom.
A murderous turn.
And she came out. She's like, "Y'all let me go with this creepy old man."
I watched. She was safe. He came in the bathroom with us, and then he was talking to us. Yeah. This is why you were throwing up, and then he was talking.
He wasn't in there.
Yes, he was.
He was not in there.
Yes, he was.
No, because I walked in. He swung on the door to the toilet.
I know you swung
and I vomited.
Yeah, but initially he was in there. Then he waited outside because he was still trying to talk to her, even though he found out that was our girl. He was still trying to talk to her.
I think these are alternate facts.
It's not. You were the one that were done. You were done.
When I'm done, I'm still aware.
No, he's not.
All right. Later that night, I got blackout.
And then
the woke drunk guy.
The woke.
It's not a thing. He thinks he really believes that. He's like, I see everything when I'm drunk. I'm like, but you don't see nothing when you're sober. Like, I don't understand.
I don't
understand. No,
it works.
What you see is like you be trying to put me down. You out here like, hey, I saw you, man.
What are you talking about?
You know, the party.
What party?
Yeah, I was not. I was not.
They did like some type of choreographed, him and my DJ, this is why they're twins. They did some type of choreographed dance on these two girls. They were like gone. They were stupid. They didn't have no drinks. They were sober.
I drank.
You probably had one drink. One
I had
beer.
more than one.
You had a Bud Light. That's what you had.
I don't think
Bud
that's real.
Light.
No. You were done. You were asleep on the bench. I was
asleep at 5 a.m. I know the time.
I don't think you do.
I know the time. I
don't
checked
think
the
you
time.
do. You fell asleep. You were drooling and everything. We had to put you to bed.
You ain't put me to bed. That's a different time. You mixing times. Look at that.
I just wanted you to admit that time.
Oh, shit.
Got him.
Hey. So I have a theory on Closer.
Really? Oh, yes. Okay.
So it's got to be a Friends with Benefits song, right?
Okay, can you dive in a little bit more?
Okay. Totally friend zoned by somebody that you really, really wanted to hook up with, like for good, but at the same time you're like, nah. That's kind of the feel I get from it. I feel like it's a very friend zoney type song, and I can't tell if you're pleased or pissed about it.
That's dope. I like that. I've never heard. That's cool. I really like that. But you know, with some songs, I like to keep it open for interpretation. I feel I feel like when I write music, a lot of times when I'm writing it, it's for me.
Yeah.
And then after that, how people perceive it that's up to them.
Right.
Because I like that though, because I love hearing like the stories, and because so many times I hear different interpretations of songs, like my song 20s that I have a music video for. Like they went deep into the music video and they said something totally from where I was going. I was like, I like that. That is cool. Huh. But yeah, it's but I'll talk to you. I'll tell you when we're off though.
All right.
I'll tell you what it actually
Hell
is.
yeah. So yeah, see, not only super secret show, super secret song.
Super secret song. Closer.
There you go. So yeah, well, tell me at least kind of what you were feeling when you were writing that.
It was it's funny because I think with that song I started understanding how to take parts of personal experience and then from what I see. So I look at a lot of times now I'm starting to look at other people and tell their story a little bit and stuff. So it makes it more fun now. Like I feel like progressing as a writer, I'm able to tell different stories other than my own a little bit. So I'm mixing myself in there from like my perspective, but their situation, and then mixing it in.
You're literally stepping outside of your box. You know, your comfort zone is you.
Yeah.
You know, and taking on someone else's story and trying to do it justice.
Yeah.
That's a difficult task, and if that's what you're doing in your music, way to go, because it's pretty good.
Thank you. Especially like you're
doing a good job.
Thank you. With A Tragic Beauty, that was the only one that I really wanted to do that. Like it was like the project was supposed to be like 10 songs, like but I did 4 because I wanted to keep it short. Like I had a song where it like I was going crazy with concepts. Like I had this one song where it was like the drive home after leaving a dinner, meeting the girlfriend's parents for the first time.
Yeah.
But they're racist. So I really wanted to like dive into like different type of topics and give, because like you never hear about stories like that.
Right.
You never really get to hear about things like that. So I really wanted to.
Not in music anyway.
Yeah. Because I feel like now it's more about base storytelling, you know, where especially with rap, it's like, oh, okay, I got money. I used to have money.
Got Zans.
I got more. Yeah, now it's just drugs. I don't think it's really about money anymore.
No, it's just drugs.
I got more drugs than you, and I got more drugs. So I really wanted to like really get more deep into concepts. And for this project, I really wanted to have an overall love type of or with dealing with love.
I feel like the stuff that we play now is significantly different than like what I guess turned into mainstream rap.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it definitely has much more meaning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can tell that it's not empty.
Yeah.
At all. And that's the problem with, I think, modern rap is, as empty as it is, people still buy it because they love drugs.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't, I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting older.
No, it's,
you know, but the youth of today, you know, Jesus Christ, I never thought I'd hear myself say that, but y'all are eating fucking Tide Pods. What the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, the tropical ones are kind of
them tasty boys, right?
Less greasy.
Like
oh man, that's a shame.
Like, what the fuck, man? I don't understand why it's cool to like just rap about drugs all the time. Like, don't you have a message? You know,
I feel like it's cool though, because I started thinking about this a lot. Like I meditate a lot, and I remember one day I just got up and I was like, huh, and I came to the realization that, you know, that's their message. They're trying to not deal with their problems, and everybody is struggling for the most part, unless you're rich, you know.
Right.
So they're trying to. That's their message. They're really spreading. Hey, don't deal with what you have to. Just numb it, and you'll have fun right now. And they're not thinking about the future. I think that's the problem. They're not thinking about the future at all.
I can see that. Yeah.
See, I would like to think that was the message behind their music.
But subconsciously, that's what it is.
I mean, yeah,
it's being pushed like that.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think, you know, consumers or, you know, people are so, if it has a good beat, that's it. They're not actually listening to anything, and then it's kind of like, there's no need to try.
They know the words though.
That's true.
They know, but that's one thing when people say the beat. I totally get that, because I'm like that too.
Right.
But they know the words word for word.
I listen to lo-fi like it's my job.
Lo-fi is dope.
Right.
I just got into that like this year. Dope. Well, mid last year. Dope.
Yeah, about the same time I got into it, and when I'm not working on the show, that's all I listen to. 100% of the time, because I like it because of the beat.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you like it because of the beat, why are you listening to Xanax?
Yeah. Go listen to the beats.
Go listen to the beats. That's where the good shit is. Or listen to Prince Ish, because that's where the really good shit is.
Because like you just said that, I didn't even really think about it like that. Because now I'm thinking, because I have a friend where his mom was like, I don't listen to any like lyrics at all anymore. I just listen to pure beats. And she's like, I can't get offended or I can't get upset by listening to beats.
Well, that's the thing too. The problem with the mainstream rap is it's ruining the name of the rest of the rap.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody assumes that all rap is the same now, because that's what's being played out there. You know, you don't find meaningful rap anymore. And that's why, at least I was so attracted to your music, because it has meaning behind it. You know, you have a message to push. It's a story every single time. It's a story, man. You're telling stories. You're a storyteller. You're a poet.
Thank you.
That's what you're doing. You know, you should take pride in that, because, I mean, you're doing a lot more than the mainstream rappers are. You know, I think you deserve that place on the stage at House of Blues.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
I love that. Thank you.
For sure, man.
But I will say this too. I feel a little bit like the competitive side in me is like, you know what? Good. I'm glad everyone else is doing that, because then it forces me to be in a position where I have to evolve even more.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it's even though I don't like it, but like the competitiveness in me, because I'm very competitive.
Right.
But it just makes me think like, okay, what can I do now? How can I separate myself and showcase myself differently from everyone else?
Right.
And I feel now is getting to the point where I need to be able to get myself out there more. The more exposure, the more things, to travel more, do more shows. And so that's the goal right now.
Well, speaking of shows, why don't we find out where you're playing next again?
House of Blues, March 22nd. And I'll be stepping on stage around 8 p.m. So if you can make it, please do. It's this Thursday.
Hell yeah.
So much fun.
Hell yeah. Where else are you going to be playing coming up?
So April 18th, I'm going to be performing at the Grog Shop. I'm going to be opening for a rapper named Maxo Cream. And in May 8th, I'm going to be co-headlining a show at the Grog Shop. So that's going to be very, very fun. Very dope.
Hell yeah.
Very dope.
Do you have a website or anything?
Right now, not right now, but you can check out music on like SoundCloud or my Bandcamp, which is just princeish.bandcamp.com, or the SoundCloud, just Prince Ish.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you. Honestly,
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
For sure, man.
I appreciate that, because at the in Indiana, I was really just feeling. I was like, man, this is dope. This is just really dope.
Yeah, dude,
you did the tag. I was like, this is dope.
I had to find the tables, man, to set up like I kind of have here, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was, I got to that show at like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't know, I've never been to Indiana before that, you know? So I went down there, I just wanted to check the city out and see what there was in the city. There was fucking nothing. You could walk to the gas station and back in 5 minutes, and that was literally the length of the town both ways.
And they don't have cash back or like working ATMs. Remember that? We were driving all around trying to find cash back and working ATMs.
But Jesus Christ, you could you could cut the smoke in that place with a knife.
Yeah, we were tripping about that.
You're allowed to smoke in the bar in Indiana.
Yeah, everybody had a cigarette.
And so the people that are listening to this, I was the last, I don't know how old you are, I'm 30.
Mm-hmm.
When I turned 18, that was the last year that you were allowed to smoke inside in Ohio.
Okay.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Because that was horrible. Being in a smoky room for fucking hours, you know.
I can't even imagine that.
But, yeah.
A little bit at the Indiana show. But
right. But, I mean, dude, imagine bowling alleys full of smoke.
Oh, no. You're just out trying to have fun.
They still have, like, the fans in the ceilings and shit for cigarette smoke. Because they never took them out, you know.
Okay.
But, I mean...
That's what those were for?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never knew that.
Those industrial-sized fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for cigarette smoke. Yeah. They just haven't been used in 10 years, 12 years. You know, however long it's been.
It's like, everybody, let's get cancer together. That's just, lung cancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I was coughing for a long time after that show.
Right when I got off the stage, I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
My chest
is
just filled with smoke.
I was super thankful that, you know, we had hosts in Indiana to put on that show. It just, you know, it was a big shock being from Cleveland, where you're not allowed to smoke in anywhere, going to a bar that, like, you walk in, it's like, holy shit, people are smoking in here. I mean, you know, whether you smoke or not, you totally know when you walk in somewhere if people are smoking inside.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about, like, even smoking at all, like, until I walked in there and I was like,
whoa, it's everywhere.
Right.
Like, you're not supposed to do that. Just in my head, I'm like,
exactly.
what?
It brought me back to those days of, like, hometown buffet. I remember that, where they had the smoking section and but it was only divided by that little wall,
and
that
like
half
a
wall.
6-inch step up.
Stupid. Like, smoke doesn't travel.
Like, I remember going to Applebee's and Pizza Hut when I was a kid with my parents, and there were ashtrays everywhere. And I remember my dad smoking. I remember this like it was yesterday. It's insane. I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old. and my dad is smoking a cigarette, and he doesn't smoke anymore, but this is like a long time ago. And he's like blowing the smoke out of his nose. I thought it was the coolest shit in the world. I'm like, dude, Dad, you're a dragon.
Yeah.
You know? And this is the only reason I remember that is because it's in a fucking Pizza Hut.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I can't believe that you were allowed to smoke in places that they cook food in.
Oh, my. And then it just gets in your food, gets in your clothes. Man, I have to wash my clothes.
Thank you
twice.
so much, Ohio.
Yes. Yes. Oh, man.
Now, just legalize the ganja and we'll be good.
Hey, I will not be against that.
Me either.
You should be against that.
You should be shot down.
No, that's not.
Who's even the manager here? Like,
Hey,
you out here managing my life.
Yes, I am.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me today.
Oh, no doubt.
Been a pleasure.
Life coach. That's my label, life coach. But thank you, seriously. This is
for
awesome.
sure, man. You have been listening to Prince Ish on the CLE Show. We'll be right back. Hang on. Check. This isn't even fucking plugged in anything.
Not a bad way to spend the Sunday.
You're an inanimate fucking object!
You're listening to the CLE Show.
No, fuck off.
$100 bill. You ain't fucking with the crew, I just gotta be for real. Now it's time to show and prove when it come to having skill. Through these break beats and bass, I'ma tell you what the deal. Been down since 97, 98, feeling great. Plenty late night sessions when the drop get the tape. It's not even up for discussion, so drop the debate. You may have a little flow, but it's a drop in the late. Ain't nothing changed but the picture on the calendar. Rust Belt, Cleveland champs, we the manufacturers. Carnegie and 55th, I got chemists in the passenger. Still battle any MC and still welcome any challenger. Had to break it down cause I know it's been a minute. Please believe we still around cause our work is never finished. What you about to witness is like EPMD's back in business. Still got the golden lettuce, funky cabbage and the spinach. Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Takes me to places I'm needing the passport. Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Takes me to places I'm needing the passport. Worldwide crash course on the map on the rap tour. International passenger smashing through latch doors. Passionate with these raps, a bit crashing kicks like an action flick. Demo tracks to the wax commit, practiced it, then we mastered it. Massive, multifaceted, accurate with a classic twist. Plus we got the stash that'll get you blasted with half a hit. Non-stop movement, round clock producing. Bombs drop through with top-notch exclusives. Easy pay, did scratch like a CDJ. Made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Had to stay doing beats justice like a magistrate. The music make you gravitate, making moves since the salad days. Solid gold brainwaves, side shows the main stage. Take breaks only when the time's right to make quakes. Settle for the better half, a reason taking late dates. Made of alloy metal, it's not only for the namesake. Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Takes me to places I'm needing the passport. Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Takes me to places I'm needing the passport. Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Takes me to places I'm needing the passport. Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Break beats and bass, what more can you ask for? Takes me to places I'm needing the passport.
about given the time. Clock hands are rolling backwards. Behind my eyes, the light is never enough. There's only sacrifice. I would give everything up to just get this right. It's like I'm stuck between the morning and the night. I just give up or continue to try. Haven't we suffered enough in this life? Feel happy for once and just smile inside. It's like everything falls apart given the time. Clock hands are rolling backwards. Behind my eyes, the light is never
I gave into everything. Your sin took its hold on me. I was too blind to see. You should have meant nothing. Now I'm following into your sin. I drove through hell while I was burning alive. I closed my wings that kept you by my side. Whoa, whoa, controlled by fire. Whoa, whoa, controlled by fire. You speak like your sin meant nothing, but you cheated me and our family. Now the price to pay is yours and I am guilt-free. Never give in to you again. This is the life I'm meant to live. I was too blind to see. You should have meant nothing. Now I'm following into your sin. I drove through hell while I was burning alive.
Let's wrap up this week. Thank you so much to Ace and Prince Ish for coming out and talking to me. Thank you so much for those who met up with me yesterday at the St. Patrick's Day parade and before and after for all the downtown partying. If your band or a band that you know wants to be on the CLE Show, hit me up. Drop me an email, thecleshow@gmail.com. While you're here on our YouTube channel, hit subscribe right at the bottom of that screen. Check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Show. As always, thank you to all of the bands that submit your music. Without your music, this show just wouldn't happen. Thanks to Feathers for the music beds. Thanks to Cleveland for listening. I'm going to leave you with some crack. That's right, some crack. This is Hold the Penny. You got the CLE Show. See you next week.
I'm not sure what I wanted, so I gave it a think. I found what I wanted for $1.99. I gave it to it, said, hey you, give me a change of mine. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Pete McHugh asked how you do, I said I'm not so great. I'm feeling blue, had nothing to do, he said you need a date. I threw a dime, went off to town to find a prostitute. I couldn't find the one for me to take my copper loot. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Hey, young Colleen was not so mean, she took me for a pint. We sat her down, she brought her out, she told me about her night. There was a guy who tried and he should feel ashamed, but it's not as bad as the guy who had one penny to his name. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Oh the Betty, oh the Betty, oh the Betty, yo. Hold the penny, hold the penny, hold the penny, yo. Hold the penny, hold the penny, hold the penny, yo. Hold the penny, hold the penny, hold the penny, yo.